Hi everyone, in TMA Public Speaking, this is Wilkush, and I'm going to be doing my argumentative speech in manuscript form. So, good afternoon, morning, or evening to whoever may be viewing this presentation, to whoever it concerns. Today I would like to talk about genetically modified organisms, or GMOs. Lately, GMOs have been portrayed in the media as potentially harmful and as an overall bad thing for human society. In this speech, I intend to argue exactly the opposite, that GMOs are actually a good thing for mankind. First, I would like to talk about the negative portrayal of GMOs. I've heard quite a bit about the potential health hazards of genetically modified foods, and I've heard the idea that they could cause cancer and new allergies in individuals. I fully understand that when there is a risk of something being hazardous to the public health, there's a definite reason for people to be concerned. That being said, I believe the fear that has been created over GMOs is unnecessary and oftentimes overplayed. There's a possibility when any new food item is introduced into the food chain that it can have an adverse effect on human health. But is it actually a fair statement to say that genetically modified organisms are a novelty to human diet? While the techniques used today in laboratories to develop the largest or most nutrient-dense version of a food item are more or less modern, genetic selection and modification of food has actually been a staple of human culture for centuries. Our ancestors selected plants that were once wild, and they gradually modified their genes by selecting the largest or tastiest for reproduction. Now today, we have much better safety protocol than we used to when it comes to introducing new foods into our diets. In addition to that, we have new technologies that provide us with increased knowledge of a product. The standard practice, actually, when a new food product is genetically engineered, is for the biotech company that made the product to inform the FDA, and for the FDA to in turn confirm that the product is safe for human consumption before it is entered into the market. While we'll never be able to say genetically modifying our foods is 100% risk-free, we can rarely say the same thing about pharmaceutical drugs or any kind of household cleaning product that many of us use regularly. So on the whole, genetically modified crops are something that we've been doing for quite some time, and our protocol today is much safer than it has been in past decades, centuries, years. The benefits of genetic food modification are widespread, and I would actually say undeniable. We all see news stories and internet articles about world hunger. GMO crops are one of the leading ways that we know how to alleviate world hunger. GMO crops can be modified to have better ability to fight off pathogens, and this in turn increases the crop yield of our organisms, our fruits or vegetables. GMOs are also bred to be large in size, which means there is more food per acre of farmland that is processed. And the increased ability to fight off these pathogens also means that there is a reduced need for pesticides, which can be harmful to the environment. A GMO field also requires less plowing and tilling than an organic or conventional farm, which in turn reduces greenhouse emission. Also, GMO foods are often modified to contain more essential nutrients, which means that the people eating these foods receive more vitamins and nutrients than their counterparts. Overall, I believe that the positives of genetic modification of foods far outweigh the potential negatives. Thank you.